morning, friends. I hope you're having a good day so far. I thought it would be fun to do a what I eat in a day. You know, we are nearing on the holidays. Christmas break starts for us on Friday. And so today, even though it's a crazy busy day, I put my workout clothes on because I'm trying to be intentional. I'm getting ready to get my shoes on. I'm going to make myself a quick pre-workout breakfast. I'm just gonna make really simple, quick oats. I'm making the Purely Elizabeth mixed berry superfood oatmeal. I love this oatmeal. It has tons of fiber. There's 6 grams of fiber in here. There's some really good carbs for my workout. So anyway, we're gonna do the oats. I am gonna do a splash of milk in my oats, maybe a little peanut butter, and some organic frozen blueberries. So just gonna whip this up really quick and we will enjoy. Once my food had digested a little bit, I hopped on the treadmill and I did 30 minutes this morning at a 12 incline at 3 miles per hour. I really had to work my way up to this when I first started, and so that's what it's all about. Even if you can only do a 3 or 4 incline, doing that is really good resistance training for your lower body and definitely recommend it. But after that, I got off the treadmill and just did a quick full body circuit. You can see here all the exercises I did. I did 3 sets of each exercise and I did 10 reps. And man, were my legs burning after that 3rd set. Okay, we got our workout in. We are feeling more productive already. I have so much to get done. I'm just looking around going, oh my gosh, how is this all gonna get done? But I feel better knowing I moved my body. After a workout, typically, I will fill up my 40-ounce jug of water, and this is the time I really start hydrating in the day. It's early enough in the day that it's not too close to bedtime where I have to pee all night, but it's not before the workout so that I'm not all like gluggy and waterlogged for my workout. So immediately following my movement, I try to drink at least 1, if not 2 of these throughout the early afternoon. And then within, I don't know, 10 to 30 minutes after my workout, especially if I'm home, there's no excuse, I will take 2 scoops of protein powder. This is the Pro Mix grass-fed whey. I really like this one in the Madagascar vanilla. I will just do 2 scoops in a glass of water and chug it down. It's a really quick way to get 25 grams of protein and really fuel my muscles and help them to recover. So that's kind of my post-workout. If I have a longer run, I might have some electrolytes or something, but today we're just doing water and some protein. So I thought I'd just share. Before we go any farther, I wanted to kindly thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. You know, earlier I talked about how even on the crazy, stressful, busy days, it's important to take care of yourself. And therapy has also been a huge part of that self-care role for me over the last couple of years. And it's made such a difference in my day-to-day life, and I'm so grateful. If you don't know, BetterHelp is an online therapy platform with over 30,000 licensed therapists. And you can schedule therapy at a time that's convenient for you, wherever you'd like to have it. I love that I can do therapy from the comfort of my own home. It just feels very safe and comfortable, not to mention it's very convenient. And getting started through BetterHelp is a very simple process. You just fill out a quick questionnaire. It just takes a couple of moments, and BetterHelp is going to match you with a licensed therapist in as little as 48 hours in most cases. You know, the holidays can be a hard time, and it's really nice to stop and have someone to talk to who's going to give unbiased opinions and professional insight, as well as professional tools to help you live your best life. So I encourage you, if you're struggling or you just need someone to talk to, consider BetterHelp. You can go to betterhelp.com/Amy Fritz and you'll get 10% off of your first month's therapy. And thanks again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. Oh, guys, it feels so good to have a clean kitchen again. Definitely worth the time that it took, but I've just been kind of putzing around the house today. I got some gifts wrapped. I cleaned and organized all the unwrapped gifts, hid them well, hopefully. And anyway, before I knew it, it was lunchtime. So today I'm gonna make a chicken salad. This is one of my favorite healthy, kind of high protein, I guess you could call it, chicken salads that I make all the time. So Caleb grilled chicken breast last night for dinner. We had chicken and veggies. And we have 2 breasts left over, which is perfect. Basically, you want to start with 3 cups of cooked shredded chicken. So you could use, grilled chicken breast like I am, or you could just use rotisserie chicken, works beautifully too. So we'll start with that. To my pulled chicken here, I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You could use full fat, it doesn't matter what kind of fat, but the main thing is you don't want a flavored Greek yogurt. Make sure you use plain. And then I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of mayo. About 2 teaspoons or so of Dijon mustard or whole grain mustard. And then just a splash of apple cider vinegar, just like 1 to 2 teaspoons. Okay, I'll leave the specifics down in the description below, but to my chicken and all my wet ingredients, I'm going to add some finely diced celery, some rough chopped dried cranberry, some roasted walnuts that are chopped, 1 chopped apple, and some finely diced red onion. And I'm just gonna take a wooden spoon and mix all of this up. And then as far as serving it up, you could just eat it by itself with crackers, with croissants, with sourdough. I typically like the taste of a whole grain bread of some kind. I'm using Dave Killer's today. I toasted it. It's just kind of my favorite. It has that crunch to go along with the chicken salad, but you could use whatever you want to top it with or to make it into a sandwich. So I'm just gonna I've got my bread, I'm gonna add some chicken salad, and then I'm going to add some fresh arugula too. Lunch is served. I've got my chicken salad sandwich, and then I had some leftover Taylor Farms. It's the brand. I think the salad is called their broccoli crunch salad. It's just one of those pre-made salad kits, but it's the Taylor Farms brand. This is one of my favorites because it holds up in the fridge for a couple of days. It's like coleslaw mix and broccoli and sunflower seed, and it has some really delicious dressing that comes with it. So I had some left over, so I'm putting that on the side today with my lunch. And yeah, it looks so good. I'm excited to eat. It's the afternoon now. My kids are gonna get home from school any minute. I've still just been busy working, but I'm gonna have a cup of decaf coffee. I brewed half a pot. This is something I do not every single day, but more often than not. And in my afternoon coffee, typically I'll do some of my Vital Proteins collagen peptides. I do like a couple little spoonfuls. Aren't these spoons so cute? I got them from Target. Just a few. Mix it in there. And then I get asked often what my favorite coffee creamer is. And this is my absolute favorite. It's the non-dairy creamer by Starbucks. It's their caramel macchiato one. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy creamer, but it is only about 30 calories per tablespoon. And I usually do 1 to 2 tablespoons in my cup of coffee. So anyway, thought I'd just share that. This is just such a nice warm treat for me in the afternoon. It's sweet. It feels indulgent, but it's really not, and it's a little pick-me-up. So anyway, just gonna enjoy this and get some more work done at my desk. I've got more presents to wrap behind me. I've been working at my desk for a couple hours. The kids are gonna get home any minute, like I said though, so I'm going to enjoy my coffee. Cheers. So good. And then I thought I'd show you as like a little sweet treat. The kids and I both really like these. They're the Lara bars. These are just the minis. And it's peanut butter chocolate chip, and the only ingredients in them are peanuts, chocolate, and dates. And it's just like a little sweet treat to have with my coffee. My house is kind of loud right now. I apologize in advance, but everyone's home and it's time for me to get started on dinner. And tonight I kind of had to just play a game of what's in my refrigerator. It's just one of those weeks. It's the week before Christmas, the week before I do lots of cooking, and so I just want to keep it really simple. I have some wild-caught salmon in the freezer. I like to just pull that out and I thawed it about an hour ago, and we're good to go there. And then I had this sad bag of like family-size broccoli that I really needed to use up. I'd only used a little bit of it this week, and I was like, okay, what can I make with salmon and broccoli that isn't totally boring? And I think I'm gonna make a teriyaki sauce. So we'll do sheet pan, salmon, and broccoli in the oven, and then I'll just make some rice to go along with it. So all that to say, for my teriyaki sauce, I like to just kind of make my own. I just do about a half a cup of soy sauce, maybe 3/4 cup. And then for some sweetness, I like to do pineapple juice. I'll just use one of these 6-ounce cans. And I don't use a thickening agent. You could use cornstarch or something and cook this over the stove, but I find it's just as delicious as is. Use some pineapple juice. Do some minced garlic, and then brown sugar is really the key to a good teriyaki sauce. And instead of using regular brown sugar, I'm gonna use the Swerve brown sugar. It's a 0-calorie sweetener. I find that it tastes very similar in recipes when I use this as opposed to regular brown sugar. So I'm gonna do, I grabbed my half a cup, but I'm actually gonna do more like a 1/4 cup. And then I'm gonna do some onion powder and some ground ginger, just like a teaspoon or so. Just whisk all of those ingredients together, and I'll just kind of taste it and see what I think. If it's a little too salty, I'll add more pineapple juice or brown sugar. And if it's a little too sweet, I'll add more soy sauce. It just kind of depends on your preference and what you like. I'm doing a 400-degree oven, and I'm gonna bake the salmon and broccoli for about 20 minutes or so. So I'm just assembling my sheet pans really quick. I tossed my broccoli and sprayed my salmon with some avocado oil spray. I topped everything with the sauce, and then I did top my salmon with some more minced garlic, and I'm just popping them in the oven again for about 20 minutes at about 400 degrees. And then I buy these packets of brown rice and quinoa at Aldi. They're just like a steamer packet. It only takes 90 seconds to cook. It's
highly convenient. I definitely recommend them for just when you're in a pinch. Not every day, but once in a while is totally okay. It really rounds out your meal, makes it really wholesome, delicious, and highly nutritious too, which is important. So my family loves teriyaki salmon, and I hope your family will love it too.
Okay, I'm getting ready to call it a night. Caleb and I are gonna go watch a movie here in a minute, but I want to show you something I've been making for dessert. It's not anything revolutionary, but it will help you get your protein. I typically like to aim for about 100 grams of protein a day, and I was kind of just tracking in my head from the day, and I'm at about 80, 85. So I'm gonna make this really quick, and that'll bump me up to closer to 115 or so grams. And so yeah, I'm gonna turn it around and show you how I make this dessert. So I do about 2/3 cup of Greek yogurt, which has 18 grams of protein. Then if I'm really feeling crazy, I add another scoop. I might just do half a scoop tonight of protein powder. I add in a little bit of this Fairlife milk, which is high in protein. And then for my toppings, I drizzle some peanut butter and some chocolate granola from Aldi. What a day. Got my dessert here. I'm waiting on Caleb. He's wrapping up some work or something, but we've been watching Next Level Chef together. It's been so much fun. We watched the first season and really enjoyed it. So when we decided to start the second season, we did like a fantasy draft kind of a thing between he and I. And it's been fun. It's been a fun way to like bond over a show in the evening. And it's just fun. If you haven't seen that show, I definitely recommend it. But I'm going to take a bite of my dessert. See if I can do this one-handed. Not really. So good. The key is to get a bite of chocolate granola and peanut butter in every bite. It is so good. I think it's about over 30 grams of protein. So definitely a yummy sweet treat if you're in the market for a new one. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that it just gave you some meal ideas. I know things were kept pretty simple today, but that's just kind of real life over here. With dinners, simplicity is key. Quick, easy, healthy meals. And yeah, it's how we're getting through the holidays. But I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you enjoy your loved ones, enjoy all your favorite foods, and I will see you next year. Bye, friends!